What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. It's JUGRAY here, and in this video, Mowgli. In this video, I wanted to talk to y'all. Mowgli. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. It's JUGRAY here, and in this video, I'm gonna be talking to y'all all about single life, and it's gonna be almost a year since I've been completely single, so I wanted to give y'all a little update as well as answer a few questions that I've gotten lately. So I got my tea with me, I'm in my favorite hoodie, we chilling on the sofa, so stay tuned. Okay, so I got some questions on YouTube, email, Snapchat, and Instagram, so all over the place. So my first question I want to talk about is from someone on Snapchat. They said, what's dating like in Houston? I'm moving soon and I want to find myself a good woman. LOL. And is the networking vibe cool? Oh, is there something always to do? So he has like 5 questions. But first I want to say, how is the dating in Houston? Honestly, I am not dating like that to know what it's like to date in Houston, to be quite honest. I have been single for almost a year now, and like I said, I don't really date. Like, I've been on a few dates, yeah, duh, but honestly, I haven't met anybody that's like really sparked my interest and really like made me I haven't met anyone that has made me feel how I felt towards my ex. I'm just being honest. So I'm single, still single, not really dating. I mean, of course, when I go out, like, people try to talk to me, you see a few of the same people, but I'm just, honestly, I'm just not interested. No one gives me like that initial vibe that I'm like, ooh, who is that? I want them in my life. So he asked, is the networking vibe cool? I guess another thing, like, I haven't really been networking with nobody, so I don't work with anybody. I would love to, though, to be honest. I've been thinking about doing a meetup lately and seeing how the turnout would be, because I've been asked if I would ever do a meetup, and I think I would. I'm just kind of nervous to see, like, I don't want it to be a waste. I would want it to really be a good turnout and for people to actually come. That's a good question, the networking vibe. Is there always something to do? I feel like, yeah, for me, just because I haven't been here to really like know the whole city. Like, there's always new things that I'm being introduced to. There's like a art museum that I want to go to. There's this like photo exhibition that I really want to go to. So there's a few things that I think would be cool to go to. So yeah, good question. This is a teacher question. How do you, I guess they meant, how do I like teaching high school? So I was actually going to do a whole video on teaching middle school versus high school, so let me know if y'all want to see that. But I like high school. I always wanted to teach high school, but I initially got a middle school job first, and so when I got this opportunity to teach high school, I was so excited. So I enjoy it. This is from my cousin. Who is your favorite cousin? What are your plans for this year? Who is my favorite cousin? I have 2 of them, Anjanae and Adriana. That's my cousins. All my family gonna kill me, but anyways, what are your plans for this year? Honestly, I see this year for me being the year of the come up, of travel, hopefully of new love. Like, I really want to fall in love again, to be honest. I'm such like a hopeless romantic that I don't like being single. I want to be with somebody. I don't want to be single. Being single is for the birds. But yeah, I see myself like really going out of the country this year, traveling, living my best life, doing everything that I really want to do. Like, I'm tired of saying I want to do something, I want to do this, I want to do that, and I never actually do it. So actually am going to put into action the things I want to do. I am planning to move to Houston springtime. How do you like it? What is good town neighborhoods to live in? So many people ask me this question, what are some good towns and neighborhoods to live in? I feel like everybody's preference is different. It depends on if you have kids, if you're married. I feel like it's up to you and your vibe. I am a single, no kid, no man, woman. Like, I am legit by myself, except for Mowgli. And so I want to be in the city. I live in the city of Houston. So I was living in the outskirts when I first got here. close to the Sugarland, Rosenberg area. And I just felt like there was nothing really to do as a single person there. But then my boyfriend came out his, and then, you know, it was like, I don't know, even when me and him were together and we lived out there, we still traveled into Houston to do stuff. We didn't really like to do stuff in the suburbs. So I think it's people's preference. I hear that Katy is a good place for families. Honestly, I really liked Rosenberg, but I feel like it's a family place. Like if my mom and daddy was here, I feel like we would live out there. We would live in Rosenberg. Teach his own. Oh, this is a good question. Have you found your why? Have I found my why? I think I have. I think I know what my why is. I think I have several whys for different areas of my life. I will say that as well. I feel like I'm figuring out my why ultimately in life. If y'all don't know what that means, your why is like your purpose. What is your purpose for doing everything in your life? And I feel like ultimately my why is to motivate and make everybody realize their fullest potential. And so I definitely want to be a motivational speaker at some point in my life. I definitely want to be like a life coach in a sense, where I help people find happiness. I help people like really live their best life. So that is something that I'm pushing towards. But then I think my financial goals, I need a why. What's my why for being financially independent? Is it for selfish reasons? Is it to help my family? What's my why for fitness? What's my reason for wanting to be the most fit that I can be? So I think there's different whys for different areas of your life. Another question, any 2019 resolutions or goals? So no, I didn't make like a 2019 resolution. I don't ever do that like yearly. I feel like I have goals that I update every few months, to be honest. Like I'm always setting new goals for myself. But as I mentioned before with the question, I really want to travel and get out of the country this year. I really want my eyes to be open. I really want to see the world. And for the longest, I've just worked, and I outworked myself. And so this summer, I'm really going to take off and utilize my 3 months or like 2.5 months of being off. We had a little malfunction. My camera died. But back to... So I was talking about my resolution and my goals. I feel like I update that pretty much every few months. I'll update my list of goals that I want to accomplish within like a 6-month or a year time frame. So I do that not periodically. I do that very often. So what tattoos do I want next? Honestly, like I really plan on getting my almost like 90% of my body covered. I really do. I have a half sleeve right now, but I was working on this part, like the top of the sleeves, to finish it. So I'm gonna be getting this finished in March, which I'm excited about finally. So I'll finally have a full sleeve completely done. But I pretty much plan on having like 2 full sleeves. There's stuff that I want on my legs. I have so many ideas. A little tidbit too, whenever I go to the tattoo shop, like I always know what I'm getting. But I hate when people ask me, what are you getting? Because, I don't know, I just like, I don't want any welcomed opinions. Like, I don't want anybody saying, oh, why are you getting that? Or where are you getting it? Or what's the point? Like, I don't be wanting to hear none of that. So I never tell people like what I'm getting when I go to the tat shop. Like, I just pop up with a new tattoo. Surprise, bitch. Hey. How did you start your law of attraction journey? How did I find out about it? Oh my God, nobody has ever asked me that. Okay, so I started my law of attraction journey in 2015. And I remember it exactly because that's the first time that I got a gratitude journal. And so I've been using journals for almost 4 years now. I started like summer 2015. I want to say, no, not summer. I'm lying. I started like January 2015, the very beginning of January, because it was right after I graduated college. I graduated college December 2014, and I went back home to California. I feel like I told this story before. I went back home to California, and I really had like a not midlife, what do you call it? It's a quarter life crisis. Like, it's a legit theory, and like there's a book about it, quarter life crisis. And so, no, I wasn't 25, but I had just graduated college. I was in my 20s. And I had just broken up with my ex, like, you know, we always on and off. And so I was just like, what am I about to do in my life? Like, I legit do not know what to do in my life. And I felt really lost. I felt stuck. I was really, really depressed. I didn't want to leave my boyfriend at the time. We had broke up because I moved. It was just a lot. So I literally Googled how to be happy. I literally remember Googling that. And like all the stuff that popped up was like, you know, the Wikipedia, like 6 steps how to do something. That pops up. But then the Secret website pops up. And so on the Secret website, it's thesecret.tv. And when that website popped up, I saw the movie The Secret. And I just so happened to have Netflix. So I was like, let me check this movie out. So I watched the movie that night on Amazon. Like, I watched the movie that night. That night on Amazon, I ordered like all of Rhonda Byrne's books. So I had ordered The Secret, The Magic, The Hero. And there's one more. I forgot the other one. There's 4 of them. But I ordered all of them on Amazon. So they got to me like 2 days later. And I read all of the books. Like, I went in. Like, I really fully believe that we control our life and what we want, and, you know, all the things that we desire. I feel like we control. So yeah, that's my law of attraction journey. And ever since then, I've been legitimately obsessed with it. This question: how is life with having a full-time job and a part-time job? I always get asked this a lot too. I got asked a few questions, like pretty much the same questions, like how do I get my drive, where do I get my drive from? So if I'm being accurate, I have 4 jobs. 5 if I want to count like Uber Eats, and I don't do Uber Eats, what is it, Grubhub, Postmates, all of that. If I count those, that's 5. YouTube is actually a job for me. I do get income from YouTube, so that's 4. I obviously teach, that's 3. I have a part-time job that I do at the mall, so that's 4. And then my 5th job, or I feel like I'm counting wrong, that was 2, I was counting backwards. My other last job is I work at a early college school now. After teaching, I go to the early college school and I tutor from 4 to 8:30. So I work literally 7 days a week, because there's a reason. And I just said this on my Instagram, like, I don't ever feel like I need to tell anybody why or my purpose for doing anything. But I get asked, I guess, like positive questions, like, why do you work, or how do you find the time to juggle so many incomes, or, you know, like positive. So everybody get the same 24 hours in a day. It's what you do with those 24 hours that really matter, and you optimize your, you know, your time in a good way. So for me, I literally work like from the time I'm up to the time I'm ready to go to bed, because I have goals. There's things that I want to accomplish. There's financial independence that I want to accomplish. Going back to the job or the drive question, I got asked, where do I get my drive? And I guess that goes back to like the why. What's my why? I just feel like, for me, if I was to just work my teaching job and I get off every day at 2:30, I'm just gonna come home, lay down, take a nap, and be like lazy. And I don't feel good doing that. I feel good being out, staying productive, always having something that I have to do. I feel good doing that. Like I said, I'm single, so I don't have anybody to like go do things with. Sometimes I'll do stuff by myself. I'll go to a movie here and there alone. Sometimes I'll go to the bar alone during the daytime. But for the most part, it's like I'm by myself, so I might as well just work and stack my money, you know? Like, why be home alone, single, bored, when I could be making money? So that's my theory. So the email question asked, what's my niche? How did I find my niche, whatever you want to call it. So I felt like in the beginning of my YouTube journey, I wasn't sure like the actual content I wanted to post. I always knew I wanted to vlog, because I really feel like my life is interesting. I feel like I'm always on the go and I'm always doing something, so I feel like, you know, I have a cool life. But I really got into it because I felt like I was different. And in the beginning, I didn't know what I really wanted to focus on. I wanted to vlog a lot, but now I feel like my voice is to encourage and to motivate people. And so that's why a lot of the videos I have been producing lately have been like law of attraction videos, because I really want to help people find their best life and find the things that they're really into and tap in, hone in. I have been on YouTube. It's gonna be almost 2 years, I think. Yeah, almost 2 years. January marked 1.5 years. So yeah, 1.5 years I've been on YouTube, and I'm almost at 4,000 subscribers, and I really grew like all my subscribers organically, which is like crazy to me. In a sense, I feel like it's going kind of slow, but naturally I have gained almost 4,000 subscribers, which is crazy. So I do want to say thank you to everybody who's been supporting me. Thank you to everybody that's been buying my products, my journals, my necklaces. I really, really appreciate that. I have new products coming very soon, which I'm so excited about. I'm so excited to have stuff for males, females, for everybody. So thank y'all so much for watching. If you have any more questions that I didn't answer in this video, leave them down below, or you can email me. I've been having a lot of people email me lately, so don't hesitate to email me either. Follow me on Instagram. I'm always on Instagram. So thank y'all so much for watching my video, and I'll see y'all later.